We are launching Hello World Unit 8 Software Development Part 2 with me, Professor Neil, and my T.A. Yonghee.
Hello, this is T.A. Yonghee, a future rocket cat. I'll be the first cat to Mars from the Earth. My dream come true by learning software development.
Yeah, because I think dogs have been sent into space.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about...
there is famous dog. I feel really offended by that. Cat's supposed to be the first space traveler.
Yes, well...
But I will be
to be
the
honest,
one.
I don't think you lost out because I'm not sure that dog came home.
I'll become the more famous cat than Schrodinger's cat.
Ooh, okay, that's your popular one these days.
Anyhow, let's move on to the first section of Unit 8, Software Development, Part 2, Professor Neil.
Yeah, let's launch into...
Wow, that's
Dialogue.
very cool suit.
Dialogue 8.2.
He's falling. There's no gravity.
Well, let's hope there is some gravity, otherwise he'll keep falling.
So, what?
John and Hetty are at the office.
Yeah, what they gonna
Right.
talk about?
Well, in this section, we're looking at software development and progress. How we progress through a project. And so John and Hetty are discussing about the project, and we're looking at their progress. How they are progressing through their project.
I'm curious about it.
But before we get there, we like to start with our warm-up questions.
Professor Neil loves to warm up a lot today.
So, Yonghee, do you like working as an individual or part of a team? And why?
When I do a small task, I prefer doing it as an individual. However, when I want to have very grand, big task like going to Mars, I'd rather work as part of a team.
And what factors make a good team player?
Good communication skills and respect to one another's opinion and sharing the information they are doing in their end.
Wow, there's some good, solid advice about being a good team player. So we said good communicator, and what was the second one?
Respect others' opinion on the project.
I forgot that one rather quickly. And share your ideas. Wow.
No, share your work process
in
your end because they can't see everything what you're doing.
Okay, well that's what John is about to do with Hetty in Dialogue 8.2. So let's go and find out about this sharing John. And
sharing John is strange.
Yes.
The sharing information with Hetty.
Okay, let's see this John information sharing with Hetty in Dialogue 8.2. So here we go.
Good afternoon, John. How's your day going?
Hello, Hetty. It's going well. We're working on the project.
Did the team get it done?
Mostly, the front-end team completed the website.
Is it interactive?
Yes, the back-end team added interactivity.
Great! And how did the database migration to the cloud go?
We still need to get some things done.
Oh, really? What's the problem?
It's taking a long time to migrate user personal data due to encryption.
Ah, yes, that can be tricky.
We're working with the security team, but it's slow progress.
Okay, report to me when you're finished.
Will do. Thanks, Hetty. See you later.
See you. Bye.
Well, thank you again, Hetty and John. I hope you enjoyed their rather in-depth conversation this time about the front-end team and the back-end team and problems that they were having with migration of personal data, and John's need to talk to the security team. So Yonghi, I think we should read through the dialogue one more time.
Yes, Professor Neil, always.
So if you read Hedy and I'll read John.
Good afternoon, John. How's your day going?
Hello Hedy, it's going well. We're working on the project.
Did the team get it done?
Mostly. The front-end team completed the website.
Is it interactive?
Yes, the back-end team added interactivity.
Great! And how did the database migration to the cloud go?
We still need to get some things done.
Really? What's the problem?
It's taking a long time to migrate user personnel data due to encryption.
Ah, yes, that can be tricky.
We're working with the security team, but it's slow progress.
Okay, report to me when you are finished.
Will do. Thanks, Hedy. See you later.
See you, bye. By looking at their conversation, Professor Neil, it's very important to communicate properly with the team members from many different ends.
Yeah, so as we go been through a lot of dialogues now in each unit, just one thing to point out. Notice here how Hedy and John are polite to each other at the beginning of the conversation. Good afternoon, John. Hello, Hedy. All right, and Hedy checks on John's well-being. How's your day going? It's going well. All right, so it's important how you start the conversation, how you continue the conversation, and how you end the conversation. So here they end the conversation politely. So it's the same when you're writing a paragraph. It's the same when you're writing an email. It's important how you start it. It's important how you continue it. And it's important how you finish it. And so here in this dialogue, you can see there's a beginning, an introduction with the greetings. Then they go through each step. Did the team get it done? Yes, the front-end team. Then the back-end team. Then they talk about the migration and the problem. And they say it can be tricky. It can be tricky means difficult. And then they look at what will happen next. Next, John will need to talk to the security team. And then Hedy says, good, I've learnt all that. And as a proper team member, she wants John to report back to her with the information of how things go.
Yeah, this is like how you communicate to one another properly and respect one's opinion or difficulties, understand difficulties, and then you give updates to one another of what you are doing.
So you have greetings, you have order and organization to the conversation, and then you have your farewells and goodbyes. And all business writing, email writing will happen in the similar fashion.
Start with the greeting and focus on main contents in detail, and then conclude it with the farewell.
Yes, and it's also important to remember here to stick to the topic. Even if you want to talk about soccer or something you saw in the news, you should leave that for when you're in the coffee shop.
You can't do that when you do work.
Exactly. When you're working, you should really focus hard and stick to the topic. Of course, if you're a cat, that might be difficult.
No, cat knows work ethic.
Okay, good.
Where small talk is for the coffee break, Professor Neil.
Well, let's focus on Dialogue 8.2 questions. Yonghi, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so which team finished the website?
The front-end team completed the website.
Good. Which team ensured the website was
interactive?
Interactive. Wait. All right, I've got to change the question there. Not John Interactive. Which team ensured the website was interactive?
The back-end team ensured the website was interactive.
What is the problem with migrating to the cloud?
It is taking a long time to migrate user personal data due to encryption.
Which team will John need to talk to?
He will need to talk to the security team.
Yes, he will need to talk to the security team.
Is that for the Unit 9, Professor Neil?
Unit 9 looks at security, and obviously in that section, John will be talking to security, possibly.
Professor Neil, you intended this.
Yes, there is a connection between the units. We are working our way through the material, working our way through the dialogues, and working our way through the reading, and there's a connection from one section to the next. Progress.
Progress. Make the work properly.
Yes.
Make the work done.
So, because we're talking about progress, but sometimes people need a break, and John has been taking a break for the IT support call.
Oh, he's torturing Sam again. He's being too interactive.
Yes, but Sam likes to answer the questions. Alright, here we are, returning to Earth.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So, in the IT call, John is not in the office. He is out of the office again at a conference. So he recently bought a new phone and watch for running, but they won't connect. And so he decides to call who else but Sam for some advice.
Sam is the magician.
Yes.
Tech magician.
Tech magician. So let's go and listen to Hello World IT Support with John and Sam. Here we go.
Good morning, IT. This is Sam speaking.
Good morning, Sam. This is John from Media. I am at a conference for software developers.
That's interesting. How may I help you?
Well, it is more a personal issue.
Okay. What's up?
I bought a new Android phone and a smartwatch to connect to when running, and I am about to go for a run.
Running. Okay. Why are you not running?
The phone will not connect to the watch. It did yesterday.
You need to go into settings first, disconnect and reset.
I've done that.
Now go to Bluetooth and forget the pairing, then reconnect.
Ah, that's the ticket. It is now working. I'm off for a run now. Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome. Enjoy your run. It's 7 a.m. on November 19th. Oh, fix you.
Well, that was Hello World IT Support. As usual, we're just going to fill in the tech support details because Sam is diligent. He always likes to record everything. So, Yonghee, what was the name?
John.
John? Okay.
John Newman.
And what was the date?
November 19th.
And the time?
7 a.m.
And the location?
At the Software Developer Conference.
And what problem was John having?
John's phone pairing watch won't work. Won't connect to his watch.
Yes, okay. And what was Sam's solution?
Disconnect the device first and forget Bluetooth pairing. And then reconnect device. It's like rebooting the computer.
Very good, very nice. Okay, well, we hope you're able to get that. So the main point is, he recently bought a new phone and watch for running, but they won't connect. So he called Sam, and Sam, who doesn't like running, talked John through the steps to reconnect his phone to his watch. So he had Sam disconnect the device, and then went to Bluetooth and forget the pairing, and then the last thing, he reconnected the phone to the watch and went running.
Professor Neil, how did John get the job at the tech company?
Let's just pause. Because he's a scientist, not an engineer.
Yeah. The So I didn't know what kind of people are working in one tech company.
Okay.
So there are different positions.
So that's the end of the IT. Cool. Let's go on to reading 8.2. So reading 8.2. Oof.
What is that?
That is the window of the shuttle re-entering Earth's atmosphere.
Wow. That would look like United States.
Well, yeah, because they're the only people who used to send shuttles into space.
Wow. Amazing.
Reading 8.2, we're looking at developing Android in software development. So it's quite an extensive reading, as before, but we have some warm-up questions to prepare us for the reading, always. So Yonghi, are you ready for our warm-up questions?
Yes, Professor Neil.
Alright, so what operating system do you have on your phone?
I have iOS.
Okay. And what apps do you frequently use on your phone? List 3.
Kakao app and the Gmarket app and Tidal music streaming app.
Oh, very good. And what devices do you connect your phone to and why?
What devices? I connect to computer and then connect to my Bluetooth speaker. And then also I sometimes use Bluetooth keyboard for my mobile too, because occasionally I have to write document using mobile phone screen, but then the mobile phone keyboard is too small.
Okay, when you're saying keyboard, you didn't mean music keyboard. You mean just QWERTY keyboard.
Yes, QWERTY keyboard.
Okay.
So that one is quite useful. The emergency tool.
Yeah, so the point is, phones have operating systems. Phones have apps that we use every day, and they connect to devices every day. And this seems like an ordinary thing in our lives today, but it's such a recent occurrence into people's lives. I mean, many of you grew up in a world which didn't have smartphones.
I just remember the Professor Neil, they are making hologram keyboard. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So
and I don't have to carry, I just press the button and on my mobile device, they will create a hologram keyboard.
Cool. Alright, so reading 8.2, we're going to talk about some of these changes. Development in Android and software development. Let's have a look at the reading. It's a long reading, as I said, and here marked in red are the main verbs in each sentence, and pink is the auxiliary verbs, and a couple of the adjuncts are mentioned because they are ones of importance when writing a paragraph. So first I'll read it. The Android operating system is one of the best mobile operating systems for several reasons. First, it was created to work on mobile devices. The Android OS was first developed by a Silicon Valley company, Android Inc., who sold it to Google in 2005. Then Google developed the Android system for mobile devices. In 2007, Google launched its first Android-powered mobile devices. Second, Android makes good mobile apps. The application developers have been able to use Android technology to develop mobile apps, which are sold through app stores such as Google Play, and Android users can link their mobile devices to other Google products such as cloud, storage, email platforms, and video services. Finally, Android connects to many multimedia devices. For example, Google employs Android software in televisions, cars, and wristwatches, each of which has its own unique user interface. Hence, the Android operating system will continue to operate on many modern-day devices for a long time.
Ooh, well done, Professor Neil. That is very, very lengthy article.
Yes, so I hope students are ready, because I might ask them to read this for the final speaking test.
Ooh, like a speedy test.
Yes. Just to point out, in the second homework, again, you're asked to write an email to Hedy to explain why the Android operating system is one of the best. For that, you should include the topic sentence and the supporting sentences, but you don't have to include the details, too many of the details. So, for example, if you're doing the email, you might say, hello, Hedy. I think we should choose the Android operating system because it is one of the best mobile operating systems for several reasons. First, it was created to work on mobile devices. Second, Android makes good mobile apps. And users can link their mobile devices to other Google products. Finally, Android connects to many multimedia devices. For this reason, Android is the best operating system to choose. Let me know what you think. Best regards, John.
Very good. Get to the point email, Professor Neil.
Yes, that's the point. So in the email, get to the point. Don't include too many details, but include an introduction, a middle, and a conclusion. And remember to have like a hello at the beginning and best regards at the end. So, Yoonghee, are you ready to answer the questions?
Yes, Professor Neil.
Okay, then let's ask you some questions. Question 1. Which company first developed the Android operating system?
Android Inc. first developed the Android OS.
What did Google do with the Android operating system?
They developed it for mobile devices.
Where can users purchase mobile apps with Android?
They can purchase mobile apps through app stores.
What multimedia devices work with Android?
Televisions and wristwatch work with Android.
Why will the Android operating system be around for a long time?
Because it operates on many modern-day devices.
Very good. Very nice, Yoonghee. Thank you for that. So as usual, that was the reading. That was reading 8.2, Developing Android with Software Development. So that is the end of our main material for software development. And now we move to the final section.
Portfolio.
Portfolio, yes.
That means we are finishing this unit.
Yes.
For good.
For good. We are coming back to Earth.
Coming back down to Earth?
Yes, we have re-entered the atmosphere and now we are touching down in Portfolio.
Oh, with a parachute. Huge parachute for the spaceship.
Yes. Yoonghee one day might do this on the way back from
I will.
Mars.
I will go to Mars.
Yes, that would be a very long journey and a very long touchdown. Portfolio questions. Later, I think I should make sure we ask Yoonghee some questions about her trip to Mars.
Professor Neil always have too many questions to me.
Yes. But for now, we're going to stick with portfolio questions. And as usual, you want to fill them in. So there are the questions. What is your name? What make of phone do you have? How long have you had your phone? How many apps do you have? What is your favorite app? What app do you want to buy? Which is better, Android or iOS, and why? So fill those in. And then we will ask you your answers. So Yoonghee, I am filled in. If you ask me the questions.
Mr. Professor? What's your name?
Neil.
What make of phone do you have?
Apple.
How long have you had your phone?
For about 6 years.
How many apps do you have?
20.
Are you sure? I think I've seen you have more than 20 apps.
Well, yes. After I wrote 20, I actually counted them, and there was about 37.
Yeah. More than half of them were games.
Possibly.
And then you think your favorite app is Strava. Yeah.
Strava, yes. I do use Strava very often, at least when I'm not busy, almost every day to go hiking.
Yeah, but I've seen you playing games more than
more
Strava.
Frequently. But I do like the Strava app. And I would like to buy it because at the moment I just use the free version.
You want to upgrade?
Yes, but it costs $5 a month.
Oh, that's too pricey.
Yes.
No. Which is better, Android or iOS, and why? Oh,
Okay, though I have Apple, I do think Android is probably better than the iOS. But I've been a loyal user of Apple for many years, and I find it difficult to change.
so why is the user connect easily?
Connects easily to other devices.
I think, Professor Neil, you want to say Android is better because Android has more game apps.
I don't play that many games. I'm not good at games. All right, Yonghi, let me just ask you the questions. What is your name?
My name is Young Hee P.
What make of phone do you have?
I have Apple.
How long have you had your phone?
About 4 years.
How many apps do you have?
I have about 12 apps.
Okay. What is your favorite app?
Tidal music streaming app.
What app do you want to buy?
I want to buy a very good quality PDF scanner app.
Oh, okay. Which is better, Android or iOS, and why?
Actually, difficult to answer because I never used Android phone. But my computer is Android. So my computer keep asking, do you want to connect your mobile to me? But I can't do that. So I'm thinking either I have to change my mobile phone or I have to change my computer.
Okay. Decisions and choices to make.
My dilemma.
Oh, well, then Unit 9 might help you with that because we're going to look at security. And that is something that concerns a lot of people. That was Portfolio Questions. Thank you very much for joining us. That was Unit 8 and Software Development. We hope you enjoyed the unit. It was a
very thorough,
comprehensive unit. Lots of analysis and maintenance and integration.
I feel more confident now. I will be able to get good job after mastering these.
Well, I hope so. That is one of the aims of this course. So that is the end of this course.
Finished.
We have touched that back down on Earth, and we will say goodbye from me, Professor Neil, and goodbye from my TA Yonghi.
Bye-bye.
Bye.